Hello, church family. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all have already had a blessed start to your week. I'm so glad to be joining with you doing the Daily Manna again. Before we start, just a little announcement. This week, in your weekly email that you get, there will be a survey about our potential reopening of the church on June 13th. Now, this date is very tentative. It is not set in stone and will be based off of the counsel that we get from medical professionals locally, from our Texas state guidelines and our local county guidelines. So if we deem it unsafe for us to open on the 13th, then we won't open. So we are just sending this email out for our projected start date to get some thoughts from you guys. And so we will do so and we proceed with the utmost caution in mind. If you are not subscribed to our email list and you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you can by going to HoustonSDA.org and look for the subscribe. Look under the subscribe tab. And then there's where you can sign up to get our emails and get the survey. We're also going to be posting it on our social media pages, so you can find the link to the survey there. All right, let's get into the word. So our scripture reading for our daily manna today is Psalms 130, verse 5 and 6. Psalms 130, verse 5 and 6. This is what it says. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I do hope. My soul waits for the Lord more than those who watch for the morning. Yes, more than those who watch for the morning. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of his word. So the psalmist here says that his soul, our souls, wait for the Lord. And in his word, we hope. So our souls wait for the Lord, his character, who he is, wait for his promises to come true. And we trust in his word, which reveals who he is. And he makes a comparison here. He says that my soul waits for the Lord more than those who watch for the morning. And the watchmen that were watching for the morning, the thing is, they knew the sun was coming up because for every day of their life, the sun had always come up. It had risen. And so when they watched for the morning, they were waiting for something they knew, they had absolute certainty was going to happen. And David said, my hope in God, our hope in God, is more sure than those watchmen who know the sun is going to rise. And even though in our lives, our situation may appear that there is no hope, we may be wondering, can the Lord come through? We may be in the pits of despair. We may feel neglected. We may feel abused. We may be experiencing trauma. We may be experiencing a hard time, and we wonder, is there hope? But we can come to what the psalmist says and know that our hope in the Lord, our guarantee in who God is and in his word and the promises he makes is sure. And it is more sure than the very sun that we see rise every single morning. So continue hoping in God. Continue trusting in his word and his promises. Find strength in this because his promise is sure. And the hope of the Lord will come to you. May God bless you.